Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome in. Grab a chair, grab a beverage, whether you want to get some tea, beer, coffee, whatever you like, because I have a lot of books to show you that I've had now for about 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get this video out for the longest time. So here we go. This is book haul number one on the channel. Welcome in. I am Avid Book Junkie. It's been forever. It's been forever, but I have a lot in store, a lot of books, a lot of packages that came in a while ago. And I am happy to show you what they are. So let's get right into it. So yes, I don't have a lot of space, a lot of room. Yes, space is very limited. And like I just said, I've had these books for 2 weeks now, so I'm hoping that none are damaged. Usually when Amazon ships them in boxes, they're normally okay. It's when they come in those little paper white, packages, it's when they normally get messed up. But they all came in boxes, so I'm hoping to find them all in good standing. Oh. No. All right. First book on the list. It does. This cover is so nice. So sick. Ooh, and it's in perfect condition. Little dirt on the pages, nothing crazy. Oh yes, this is fantasy book because I do plan on eventually getting into fantasy. This is The Fall of Salvadera, Salvandria by T.J. McKay. Look at that cover. Now, I know a lot of you have seen this already, but I'm so excited. Remember the wolf. Remember what's out there in the dark. An epic and glorious tale. A deeply plotted and intricate fantasy with sci-fi flair. Nice. Mind blown. The extent of his expansive world Tim McKay has created is incredible. Nice. I've heard great things about this. This is going to look good on the shelf. Yeah, first one. There you go. This one I'm so excited to get to. And I think I'm missing it right now. He's live right now talking with a friend of mine. Cover looks so amazing. I've been telling this guy the cover on this book is so amazing. I love it. It is Falling into Oblivion by Aaron M. Payne. Oh man, look at this book. Look at it. Look at it. It's so awesome. Feels so nice. Perfect condition, not damaged. Thank God. Modification come at a price. Detective Saul Harkins is tangled in the wires of a deadly conspiracy involving defective body modifications causing permanent brain damage. A suspect is known, but something more dangerous may be lurking in the shadows. A city plagued by waste. Violence fills the streets. Oblivion is within reach. A fast-paced, foul-mouthed thriller. The story of a man clinging to his humanity in a city that sold its own a long time ago. Now, this sounds like my kind of story. I love like the whole science fiction, cyber stuff. I love that stuff. I'll be getting to this one pretty soon. Pretty soon. So yeah, second one, Falling into Oblivion. Oh, this one I had on the list. Oh my god, this cover is so badass. Ah, no. Corner of it is messed up. See, I don't want to buy a new one. I might. Well, I just have to tell Amazon it came in damaged. I'm so mad about that. So mad. Yeah, true. I was waiting for this one for a while. I had this on the list a long time ago. And this is Branded, Scald, Book 1 by J.A. Gunn. Look at that. The cover's badass. If you can see it, little bit right there. And even though it's just a little bit, and I know you all can agree with me, it's an annoyance. It's a stupid annoyance that you know is there. It's barely nothing. It really is. Yeah. It's barely there. And it's just it's going to annoy me until it's fixed. All right, so governing the far eastern territory of his country, Frederick does his best to keep his people safe. Vicious raids along the southern border force him to appear before the ruling council for aid. Instead of helping his half-brothers, the seat has him branded as traitor before tossing him into a secret dungeon. Thanks to the criminals imprisoned with him, kill or be killed is his way of life until he can find a way out. Unsure of who remains loyal to him, given the mark he carries, Frederick flees to his mother's homeland. Can he reunite with his friends and avoid capture along the way? Armed with only his innate magic and dull ceremonial sword, he travels northway, wary of the welcome he may receive. If he can reach the safety of Varia, will they help him save his people? Is he willing to pay the price? This is nice. Oh, I love this cover. It's annoying me though. I mean, it really is not that bad. I forget what book. I actually think it was Dark Bloom. Dark Bloom came in kind of bent, but I had stacked a bunch of books on top of it for like 2 or 3 days, and it was perfectly fine. Yes. Branded, Book 1. Branded Scald, Book 1 by J.A. Gunn. See, like I said, you all know I've been talking about it, getting into fantasy for the longest time. One thing about fantasy, books are beefy. They are. All of them are. Yeah, I know. Yeah, look at this cover. Look at it. It's awesome. It's awesome. This book, I think I had was just searching around Goodreads and found this author, read the synopsis and liked it and bought it. And this one looks pretty good. No damage to it. It is Cold Blooded by Rohan O'Doyle. Don't make mistake. My silence for weakness. No one plans a murder out loud. But there is no synopsis for this one. I read it on Goodreads, so that's what got me interested in this book. It got good ratings. It sounded good. So yeah, this is can't wait to get to this one. Next one in line. This author was marketing the hell out of her book for months before this came out, and she did a pretty good job at doing it. And she has, let's say, maybe 4 or 5 out right now. I could be wrong. It could be a lot more, and she currently has one on the way. The next one on the way. And this is, I think so. This one is called I Know What I Saw by KT Carlisle. Ooh. I know. Ooh.
That's cool. That's so.
I wonder if a lot of people picked up on that. I know what I saw. I know what I did. Wow. I seen this cover because, like I said, she's been promoting it for months, like crazy. And it looks like it says did. And she would show the cover like all the time. And I wonder if everybody else picked up on that. I heard great things about this author. It's a young adult novel, I'm pretty sure. A young girl attacked an unbreakable pact. There's more in the woods than meets the eye. And 13-year-old Elysia Loft learns that high school senior Renee Pope was brutally attacked and killed. She's horrified, and she just might be the only one who knows what happened. After all, Elysia was in the woods that night, and what she saw haunts her for years, especially since she can't talk about it with anyone. Now, when she knows deep down that a moment of mischief between friends might have been a contributing factor in Renee's death. But when an anonymous note claiming to know all about her involvement appears in Eliza's locker, Eliza's locker years later, staying quiet about what happened may no longer be an option. After a co-conspirator with shared responsibility for the prank that led to Renee's death receives an identical message and turns up dead just one day later, Eliza becomes even more panicked. Suddenly, she's convinced that she's being targeted for what she did and must fight to prove what happened before it's too late. That sounds intense. That sounds really intense. Yeah, like again, heard great things about this, and I was, seeing her all over Twitter, supporting the hell out of this book. New author for me, so I'm going to give it a try, see how I like it. I Know What I Saw by KT Carlisle. If no one did see, you see, I Know What I Saw, and right behind Saw, you can see it DID. That's pretty cool. So did she see it, or did she participate in the murder? Yep. Yeah. That's going to be one hell of a twist. Ooh, this next book is nice and light. The first hardcover. Let me see that one. Oh, okay, so this is the straight hardcover by itself. No dust jacket. Okay. All right. This next one, again, I'm just browsing through Goodreads. I had typed in indie authors, and the whole list came up on Goodreads. So I've been going through that a lot. And this one is called Water Moon by Samantha Sato Yambaya. Sorry, I just destroyed that name. Heard great things about it. Cover's pretty nice. I like it. Let's see if the dust jacket. Ooh, look at that. The naked hardback. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. So let's see. On a back street in Tokyo lies a pawn shop. Not everyone can find it. Most will see a cozy ramen restaurant, and only the chosen ones, those who are lost, will find a place to pawn their life choices and deepest regrets. Hana Ishikawa wakes on her first morning as the pawn shop's new owner to find it ransacked, the shop's most precious Inquisition stolen, and her father missing. And then into the shop stumbles a charming stranger quite unlike its other customers, for he offers help instead of seeking it. Together, they must journey through a mystical world to find Hannah's father and the stolen choice by way of rain puddles, rides on paper cranes, the bridge between midnight and morning, and a night market in the clouds. But as they get closer to the truth, Hannah must reveal a secret of her own and risk making a choice that she will never be able to take back. Sounds very interesting. Yeah. Now this is just a dust jacket right now. Water Moon. Sounds really good. This next one. Yes. It looks in good condition. No damage. It's a naked hardback. Again, this is another author that I've seen through Twitter. A bunch of people like Bearded Book Beast and a few others have talked about this book, and I think Bearded Book Beast had him on the channel. I'm pretty sure that this was the guy. This is Bastards of Liberty by Matthew Zorich. Zoric. I'm sorry. I know I butcher these names. My apologies. Okay. I'm bad at saying names. All right. My bad. But look at that. Hardcover. Nice. I really like this cover. Yeah, right. It does. Vinland is undergoing a perilous change, and your family has a part in saving it from becoming an ink stain in the book of history. I remember reading the synopsis on this one on Goodreads, and it got me interested in it. Yeah. All these books are going to look so good on the shelf. And that's the fun part. After opening up all these books, I get to put them on the shelf. New one. This one might be a single one. I think this was the first box that came. And I know what it is. Just as I expected. Shh, they can't see it yet, babe. They can't see it. I think they already saw it. Damn it. I think I already put it on screen. Damn it. I did. Perfect condition. Nothing wrong with it. I love it. Dust cover. This is the book that Molly Macabre, Bearded Book Beast, a bunch of people have read this and really recommended this book. I think you guys already saw it on screen as I was taking it out. Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Heard amazing things about it. A story of vengeance, warfare, and the quest for power. Reminiscent of the Hunger Games and Game of Thrones. Fast-paced, gripping, well-written, the sort of book you can not put down. I'm already on the lookout for the next one. Nothing on the naked hardcover. Darrow is a member of the lowest caste, cased in the color-coded society of the future. Like his fellow Reds, he works all day believing that he and his people are making the surface of Mars livable for future generations. Yet he spends his life willingly knowing that his blood and sweat will one day result in a better world for his children. But Darrow and his kind have been betrayed. Soon he discovers that humanity already reached the surface generations ago. That's going to be, Vast cities and sprawling sparks spread across the planet. Darrow and Reds, like him, are nothing more than slaves to a decadent ruling class. Inspired by a longing for justice and driven by the memory of a lost love, Darrow sacrifices everything to infiltrate the legendary institute, a proving ground for the dominant gold caste, where Huh? Cast. Where the next generation of humanity's overlords struggle for power. He will be forced to compete for his life and the very future of civilization against the best and most brutal of society's ruling class. There, he will stop at nothing to bring down his enemies, even if it means he has to become one of them too, to do so. That sounds really good. Yeah. Ender, Katniss, and now Darrow. Scott Sigler. That I just read one of his books. What was that book called? Infection. That was great. Yeah.
I read like after the actual F is.
Yeah, so this is gonna be fun read. Can't wait to get to it. The last box. No. I don't want it to be. I think next time I'm gonna have the books on here, just facing away, so I don't even see them. So I don't know which ones I'm grabbing. Because yeah, the space sucks. No, that's the fun part. That's the fun part too. First one, I've been wanting to get this. A little small. Really? That one. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm very wary about ordering books offline. But a lot of indie authors, they don't sell them in bookstores that much. So it's hard to come across them in bookstores, which sucks. I wish there were more stores that sold indie authors books. It would be awesome. I've been wanting to get this one for the longest time. I watched the movie when it finally came out. The movie was awesome, but I heard the book was really good. Really good. Yeah. And this is World War Z by Max Brooks. We survived the zombie apocalypse, but how many of us are still haunted by the terrible time? We have temporarily defeated the living dead, but at what cost? Told in the haunting and riveting voices of the men and women who witnessed the horror firsthand. World War Z is the only record of the plague years. Nice, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Page ripped a little bit. The edges kind of. See, I could pick this up. This isn't an indie author. Every other book that I've been showcasing was an indie author. This one isn't. So I can just go pick this up at a bookstore, Barnes & Noble. Maybe give this one. Maybe do a giveaway on this one. It sucks. It sucks. But nonetheless, what can you do? That's the whole, risk you take the gamble when you order books off Amazon. Yeah, that's a little messed up. That page in there. But all good, all good. Ooh, this next one. I saw this guy on Twitter. Looked him up on Goodreads. Read the synopsis and it sounded really good. And this one is Lost Souls by Ryan Skeffington. Look at that cover. I love it. I love it. A heart-wrenching sci-fi thriller that ends with a bang. U.S. Space Force officer Maximus, a prodigal Exantium engineer on the premier ring, demands there has to be more to life. Repeating every day to fulfill the celestial decree of infinite existence is supposed to bring him purpose, but his soul is hollow. He refuses to live a life of silent despair. He knows he is destined for greatness. When the truth of the world and the secret history of his family are revealed, all of his feelings become immediately validated and he goes all in. Guided by the principles of his father and sheer determination to change the rings, he embarks on an underground operation to take on the Celestials. He stakes his life on raising the dredge from under the stranglehold of their oppressors. If he fails, he'll lose all those he has come to love and hold dear. And this is book 1. I'm not sure how many there are. I think there's 3 in this series. But yeah, Lost Souls by Ryan Skeffington. And this one looks pretty good. I like it. I will eventually get to all of these very soon. See, the thing about TBR and the thing about buying more books, it just adds on to your TBR. And when you buy more books, like I want to get to these ones right away. I want to put all the other ones that I have planned aside and get these ones. But then that just backs up the ones I have planned. So that's where the trouble.
I.e., buying new books that have all read.
Can't do it. This one I heard is a kick-ass book.
Because
I'm trying to keep it a little PG as much as I can.
problem with
Yeah, you're gonna see these prints,
Like
but
that,
I like these covers.
I have about
Yeah. But I like it. Like it
yeah,
feels
I like
it feels
it
nice.
picks up
This one, another great author, another great recommendation by a lot of people. Like I said, heard it was a kick-ass book. A Hot Dose of Hell by Stark. Look at that. I love this cover. You can just tell by the cover it's going to be like a non-stop action freaking book. Just pure chaos in this book. A deadly new drug has hit the streets of Scarmouth, one which turns users into bloodthirsty maniacs with superhuman tolerance for pain. See, it's right from there. Just a few sentences. You can tell it's going to be a crazy book. Through insidious design, a large quantity has fallen into the hands of squatters occupying the derelict Victoria Hotel. Rhonda Kane's desperate search for her estranged sister will lead to this dreadful place, but she won't be alone. She's joined by a group of self-serving activists out to promote a new charity grift of the back of her story. Rhonda's not the only one looking for something. Hired Muscle, Fred, and Pinky have been tasked to recover. I love that name already. Pinky's gonna be like a one that's gonna be like the comedic one. Or the brains. Yeah, Fred and Pinky have been tasked to recover that lost drug shipment. They know what it's doing to people. What they don't know is just how many have been affected already. But within the bowels of the derelict hotel breeds a mindless homicidal legion. Scarmouth is known as the coastal town they forgot to burn down. It'll only take a few hot doses to finally set it alight. Dude, this one. The pages, they're so white. Like, it's so bright. Yes. I love the book smell. Love the book smell. And this one, I'm so glad this one is in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with it. No bent sides. Pages are all nice and neat. Yes, yes, love it. This one is getting stacked next to Dark Bloom, next to Sledge. I don't want to say the next one because I don't have it yet. Ooh, two of them, yes. Okay. All right. Hot Dose of Hell. This one I'll be getting to real soon. I mean, I'm going to be getting to them all real soon. So the next.
Look at
I know this one's.
that.
Next
Peter?
one is by another great author. I've become good friends with a lot of you on here ever since I started doing this. And she is a part of the Discord now. Happy to have her in here. She writes a lot of horror books. And I have her other one. I haven't read it yet. That one is actually next on the list after the one I'm on right now. And for whoever knows what the book is, you probably could tell already by what I'm showing here, you know. But Ghost Room by Janelle Chaki. Chaki? Sorry if I just destroyed your last name. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me, please.
Okay.
Ghost Room. Yes. In 1992, and Jessie Kearney has just moved with her family to a new house where strange things begin to happen. The nightmares are only the beginning. She soon discovers a creepy doll close to the sprawling forest behind her house. Then there is the room up by the attic, secluded in darkness and beckoning her to enter. And though every house has a history, she learns this one is infamous. With the help of her friend, Max and Amy, Jess sets out to discover the dark secret her new house possesses within its very walls. And once they begin to unravel the terrifying truth, there seems no turning back. Evil doesn't have to knock on your door if it's already been invited in. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. This is a really short novella. Her other one, Death Cult, is on my bookshelf. That is the one that's next. Yes. Love the cover. You can just see the cover of it sets the tone for what this book is about to be. You probably could. And her other one too. Ooh. Next one is by the same author that I had just showed you guys. This one is called Violent Ends by Stark. Look at that. It's another badass cover that sets the tone for what this book is about to be. Nothing but pure chaos. From the author of Hot Dose of Hell, now comes a trilogy of Stark Terrors. 3 gritty splatter-filled tales of serial killers, sadistic home invaders, vicious thugs, and a whole nightclub full of hedonistic revelers and scenes of mortal peril and supernatural horror. Stark will take you on a terrific tour of his brutal world, from the seedy streets of Scarmouth to the harsh rural landscape of Lynchton, with all routes set to terminate in some very violent ends. Buckle up, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. This one's a hell of a ride. Damn, dude. Yeah, it does. Again, this one, good condition. No bent, ripped edges. The pages look nice. So I've had, 2 so far that were that were, somewhat banged up. Not too bad. Just cover it. Just, yeah, same type of cover. And I love it. It feels nice. Got 2 more to go. 2 more. This one is a very short novella. Saw this again on Twitter or on Goodreads, I believe. Like I said, I've been browsing a lot of indie authors. And this one is called Shattered Kingdom by R.M. Irvine. Irvin? Look at that. Love the cover. Yeah. This one is in good condition. No ripped edges. Pages look nice. The queen is dead. The hired assassin's body is dumped in a room with 7 strangers. They have until daybreak to discover which of them is responsible, or they will all hang. These little short novellas, I'll get done quickly. Yeah, there you go. Shattered Kingdom. A nice whole black and white theme going on here. I like it. And the very last book, so far the back of it looks nice. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see what the front looks like. The top corner. It's not bad. That should be fine. That should be fine. This one again, I found him on Goodreads or on Twitter. I forget which one. But the reviews were really good. Even though I don't go off of reviews, I like to read them to what people are saying about it, but I make up my own decision on whether or not to buy the book or not. And this one is called The Eternals Chosen. Is that supposed to be like that? Yeah. The Eternals Chosen. Raven Slayer, Book 1, Volume 1 by P.I. Ashton. Look at that cover. It's so sweet. Love it. What would you sacrifice to save the ones you love? Would you risk becoming the evil you seek to defeat? Marcus craves peace. After 15 summers of war, all he wants is to return home and heal the scars that haunt him. But peace is fleeting. When a savage orc horde murders its way across the continent and razes his village, Marcus is forced to take up his sword once more to save his siblings. What begins as a desperate rescue mission quickly spirals into something far darker. The orcs are only the beginning. An ancient dark power stirs. Its influence spreading as chaos grows. Marcus must battle not only the encroaching darkness, but also his own inner demons. Haunted by the blood on his hands, Marcus is driven closer to the terrifying truth. Can he stop the evil before sacrificing the last remnants of his humanity? Sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, so The Eternals Chosen, P.I. Ashton. So yeah, that is it. That is the book haul tonight. You don't know how bad I've been wanting to open these books up so bad. Had them for 2 weeks. They've just been sitting at my bookshelf, and I wanted to just say, you know what? I'm not going to do a video and just open them up. But nah, I decided to go along with this. I have to. I got to show the love to all of you. And yes, the next review will be on Sledge, a book you all know too well. A very kick-ass, fast-paced book. And I will be doing that video tomorrow and hopefully have it out by tomorrow night or Wednesday. So, and I'm still currently reading Cabin by the Lake by Corvina Sweeney. And I'm almost done Missing Molly by Natalie Borelli. And that one is on audio. So I like audio because at my job, I work at a lumber yard. And when I'm like down back by the lumber, I'm by myself. So I just put my headphones on and listen to audiobooks. No one bothers me until I get like phone calls from my coworkers. Where's this? Where's that? Or, you know. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the very first book haul of the channel. You can find me on X, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Goodreads. Goodreads, where I will always do book reviews on here, but I will also write out the review on Goodreads. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm about to be out of here. Probably gonna just chill and read for the rest of the night. Maybe play some games. Don't know. We'll see. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Whether you're just relaxing, working, writing, editing, doing whatever. All right, enjoy the week. I am Avid Book Junkie, and I will see you guys next time.